Okay, guys, here we are for another episode of EWF, some fallout from our amped pay-per-view. We saw all of our titles defended for the first time in EWF history. Not even one title changes hands. All of the champions, coming in prepared. Sammy Danger getting quick work done of Aaron Wilson. Jackson Jordan having to put up a pretty hard fight against Junior, but putting him down for the 3. And, of course, our women's champion, Jessica Gage, also getting the job done. 2 members of the Wrecking Crew not allowing the West Carson Avenue family to gain any more control of this federation. But we're going to go ahead and get things underway. We've got our opening bout here, a brand new superstar, Tyrone Reese, making his debut against Wes Draven, who made his debut on our last episode of War. We've got War, we have got Skirmish as well. A number of Divas matches will be shown a little bit later on, so we will see a lot of action tonight. Let's not waste any more time now. Let's go ahead and jump into our first match. Yes, this is early. I actually wanted to start 30 minutes ago, but ran into a few issues. Couldn't quite start then. There is a small chance I might have to delay the end of the stream if for some reason we cannot finish through our show. The stream will definitely continue in order to completely get it done for tonight. This should be an interesting bout here. Tyrone Reese, a completely new superstar to the Youth Universe, making his debut match one-on-one against Wes Draven. You see that man on the side, Maz Freeway, hopefully going to be leading this man to a great career. Last week took on Brian Nash, quite a debut. Did a good job against Nash for a while, but Champion took him down, cut him down to size with that spear. Once that was hit, I felt like Nash had control of the match from then on, and Draven could not get a victory. In fact, oddly enough, it seems like almost all of our guys that have debuted have taken losses recently in their debuts themselves, even though some of them have turned things around. So for Draven here, this is a chance to turn it around. For Reese, this is a chance to, make an impact in his debut. Talking to Shane McMahon, who is still recovering from that vicious assault by Tyrant when he was coming to address the ring. Shane McMahon has let me know that he wants one of these fresh new faces to get a shot at the Intercontinental title. I believe of our 3 newest members, he said that either Brian Street, Wes Draven, or Tyrone Reese is going to be fighting for that IC title against Demon. Don't know about next month, but coming up at this pay-per-view, one of those 3 men will have a shot at that Intercontinental title. While tonight in our main event, there will be a triple threat match to find out who the 4th man will be in that fatal 4-way TLC match. Nash, defending his title once again, will be against a member of the Wrecking Crew, Ricky Brown, a member of the West Carson Avenue family, CJ Lyons, and against one of 3 men, Dan Juan will get a second opportunity to go after that world title in that triple threat table match to end our night here on War. Then we will also see 2 more matches. That will be 2 more men. Deshaun Johnson, a man who, the last time he was really relevant was after chasing that Intercontinental title in XCW. This might be exactly what he needs. The spark could be lit in him if he can somehow get the job done tonight. And the 3rd and final man, maybe one that nobody would expect, Adam Quinn, has been on a good win streak as of late. Very impressive superstar. And one of these 3 guys will join into that world title picture. TLC match, first time that we will ever had a world title match defended in a TLC or in a fatal four-way, so it should be pretty interesting to see how this one goes down. Look at that. Nice attack by Draven. Draven taking Reese down to the ground with that Lou Threads and then pounding in his face. Hey, Jake Watson. We will be seeing Jake Watson in action. Hopefully, I'm not sure if you checked out the pay-per-view, Jake, but I had a fatal four-way with four of the newer faces and Jake Watson himself. You know, been around for a while, but he had been doing so well, felt like a fresh face, maybe in title picture. He was able to beat 3 young superstars in a fatal four-way match at the pay-per-view on Amped, so Watson turning things back around after a few losses.
This is getting tough to
watch. Reese taking over this matchup, sending him into the corner. Oh, look at that. Nice underhand throat thrust, but unable to keep control. Reese now has control. Reese now set up for a big move from the corner. Oh, spearing Draven in the center of the ring. This man with a lot of power right there. Is that enough to put him away? 1, 2. No, Draven able to kick out. Not done quite yet. Only 2 people on the stream. Kind of light on the amount of people usually by about this time. We've got quite a few more. Hold on, look at this. Look at this power bomb right here. Unique power bomb hit by Reese. Finisher on Draven. 2, 3. Draven taking his second loss. And the services of Maz Freeway not getting it done so far. I mean, last week can be expected to lose to the best guy in the company. I mean, that'd be like going to the WWE on your first night fighting John Cena. You're not actually expected to win. But walking in here tonight, second match against another brand new rookie here in the EWF. You want to prove yourself better than this man, and tonight it was Reese that did that. Draven fought hard for a while, but in the end, the spear couldn't get it done. Not happy about it, so he takes him out with this spectacular powerbomb move. Look at this, wrapping both arms around, not a double underhook, but was wrapping him up. Up he goes, and then Draven getting smashed hard right into the middle of that EWF logo in the center of the ring. And he is done for the 3 count.
Here's your winner, Tyson Reese.
Tyson Reese with the great debut here tonight. This is not it for West Draven. We know that either West Draven, Brian Street, or Tyron Reese will be fighting for that IC title. But which one it's going to be is not known. Very interesting to see how it's going to turn out. At this moment, it looking like Tyron Reese would be the strongest contender. But if you see in this matchup, the Intercontinental Champion one-on-one against Brian Street. If Street can win this match, that might just prove that he deserves an IC title shot. Brian Street been around for about a month here in the EWF. Sadly took a loss in his debut at a pay-per-view a couple of episodes ago. But now we're moving on to this second matchup. We've got West Carson Avenue family in the house. We'll be seeing CJ in action in a little bit. We'll see Colin Morgan in action as well here on War. I know for sure we will also see Jordan Alexander in action on Skirmish once we get there. We got a lot of matches before we get to that point. Already on our second matchup of the evening, Street taking on the Intercontinental Champion. And Demon, I think Demon is probably the most overlooked guy on this roster. Maybe those matches from Brian Nash kind of tore his name down. Guys didn't think much of him. But he has been at a title match at every pay-per-view so far. He upset Ricky Brown and the Wrecking Crew, defended the belt against the Wrecking Crew, keeping Ricky Brown away from that IC belt. Then Dan Juan came in, another member of the Wrecking Crew, and he had been dominating in singles competition, putting that sit-out tombstone, putting everybody away with it, including our world champion Nash. And I think everybody was thinking Wrecking Crew will get it done. Dan Juan's going to win this one. And Demon prevailed again. So this guy is overshooting with expectations here. And I'm sure he wants people to underestimate him. It just makes him that much better. Maybe don't prepare the right way. Maybe don't prepare fully, or it's just a mindset of, there's no way this guy can beat me. And he draws you in and puts you away. It was such an awesome match at the pay-per-view when he beat Dan Juan. But now, Demon needs to find a new competitor to fight for that IC title. Brian Street just might be that guy. So I've seen Tornado Watson and Midwest Gaming in the chat.
He's looking to create some separation here.
Brian Street, nice reversal right there on Demon.
Thinking to avoid that.
And here he is, Demon taking control of the match. Nice snap here, going for this head wrench here. He's applying a lot of pressure to the neck. Brian Street just throws him down to the ground.
Looking for the win. Incredible.
Look at the stunner right there. That's the move that beat and retained the title against Ricky Brown. 1, 2, just a 2. Demon. I said he's the most overlooked man on this roster. Brian Street is a guy who's only gotten one victory, actually, so far in his EWF career. And, sometimes guys that don't do well right away are thought of as, these guys will never get it done. They're just not top-tier talent. We've seen guys like Tyrant and many others that have been so close to being completely irrelevant. I mean, like basically Santino level of, they'll never really be anything. But no, Tyrant has proven that you can be a top talent in the company after having a terrible start to your career. So I would never give up on anybody, even after a couple of 2 or 3 bad months here in the company. And right now, Brian Street had a tough first month. But, you can always turn things around. If he can beat Demon in singles competition, do what Ricky Brown couldn't do twice, and do what Dan Juan couldn't do, he'll maybe open up some eyes here tonight. And he got that nice cross body right there on Demon. Hold on, look at this. The swinging DDT. He could put him away right here. I think, hold on. Swinging DDT. No, not enough to get the 3 count. Tornado saying, I think that Lucky Chance was the only ever Santino level star. Look at that, nice takedown once again. Is that it? Demon for the 3, no! Demon able to save it here. Had his hand under the rope. Referee making him kick out of that 3, or release the pin attempt. Demon assaulting him from the back. Look at this, popping him from the right-hand side. Big right hand from Brian Street. Street putting him up on the apron. Pounding him in the head here. Was he going? Oh! Look at that. Assaulting the neck of Demon. Is that enough? No. A little catapult underneath the rope. Trying to put him away. And look at that big miss. A whiff right there by Brian Street. And now, look at that move. Spectacular move by Demon. Is that enough to put Street down? No, Demon not going for the pin. And Street takes advantage of that momentary bout of amnesia by Demon. And look, another spin out DDT Is Street going to beat the Intercontinental Champion? Street dragging him to the center of the ring, taking a little bit of time here, but needs to make sure he's not going to grab that bottom rope like he did a couple of minutes ago. But it doesn't matter. That small bit of time might have just cost him the title match. I'm sorry, this match here. Oh, stunner out of nowhere. Brian Street paid for it. Having to drag him to the center. Demon had to drag him just a little. And no, Street survives. Both these guys have hit signature moves in the last couple of minutes now. We're one finisher away from maybe the end. Look at this. Nice swinging neck breaker by Brian Street. Street now calling for this match to end. Demon's walking right into it. Oh, some more sweet chin music. And Street should be going for the pinfall, but I think he's going to come back now. And he wants to hit it. He wants to cause Demon some pain. He's already proven his point. Get the 3 count, young man. Get the 3 count. But he is going for that comeback, and he hits it, ending it with that scoop slam. Demon could be one more big move, and once again, this time center of the ring. Great placement. Hits another signature move after that finisher and comeback. And puts away Demon, but Demon kicks out. Brian Street's got to kick him one more time. One more sweet chin music should get the job done. Should have already gotten the job done. He's trying to get a little cutesy here. And that just might... Uh-oh. Look at Demon. Demon is calling for the end of Brian Street here. Demon got him up top. Oh, look at that spine buster.
Oh, man. I thought he might have been knocked out right there.
Demon, he's not going for a pin, but he's going for something big here. Taunting the crowd. Oh, look, I think he was about to go outside the ring, maybe go for a springboard, but Street started to get to his feet. Street with a nice reversal. Street is still only one moment away from possibly winning this match. And look at Demon. Look at that ability right there. Able to flip around and reverse that hold. And a nice DDT. Not quite that swinging DDT that Street does, but he is calling for it here. Finally, one last sweet chin music. No. He's going for the pop-up powerbomb. This is a Demon move. Oh! He crushes him and then hooks the leg right away. 3, Demon goes down. The Intercontinental Champion defeated by Brian Street here tonight. And as I said, you can have a bad streak, but sometimes all it takes is one victory to turn things around for your career. And look at that pop-up powerbomb laying him flat out on the mat. I thought he was going for a third sweet chin music. Instead, changing it up. And he puts Demon away with that spectacular pop-up powerbomb. We've got Sean Tia in the house right now as well. Hashtag the real Tia.
Check out what happened during this match.
Good to see both members of that household here tonight, Midwest and Sean Tia. Brian Street hit so many big moves in this match. I thought for sure he was going to win it with that third spinning DDT. Tornado saying, I guess Demon was who we thought he was. Apparently Demon has this Brian Nash-esque thing. It doesn't matter. He can lose normal matches one-on-one. But when it comes down to title matches, you just can't seem to put this guy away unless you're the originator of that, which is Brian Nash. I love that spectacular catapult thrusting the throat of Demon into that bottom rope. Might have been a bigger reason why he was able to get that 3 count in the end. And look at this, a quick DDT followed by what I expected to be some sweet chin music, but maybe Street realized he's too close. So you know what, let's get some room here. Throws him off the ropes, tosses him in the air, catches him, and crashes him into the mat. What a great job by Street. Getting a spectacular win for himself here tonight. Really needed this to boost his career in this company.
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I like to call a statement win, Michael. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I sure hope
Okay, we're about to move on to our next match now. Already 2 matches away, 5 more to go here on Monday Night War. We got a lot of good action. We're going to see Tyrant in action tonight. KC in action. Brian Nash in action. How about see Jay and Colin Morgan in action? We're going to see a #1 contendership triple threat table match. The last man to get into that fatal four-way at our next pay-per-view here on War. So, a lot on the line tonight, whether it's kind of positioning yourself in the title picture or it's actually getting yourself into the title match. A lot of things going down tonight. Hold on. If you want to crown him, crown him. We've got Jay, the man. 2 men in the center of the ring. To your left is Jay, one half of your tag team champions. Took the belt off the men from the right. And on the right, in that big giant beard, Mr. Colin Morgan. These two guys going one-on-one. And if anything like that tag team bout, if Jay fights like he did in the tag team match itself, where they won the belts, this one could be over quick. But I think Jay and Chris looking for a little payback for what happened last week. Colin interfering in that singles match, causing Chris Cassidy not to be able to get the pinfall on Dallas Morgan. And Morgan eventually got the victory. Now here tonight, will a repeat happen? Or maybe, just maybe, Jay can get the win over the big man.
That one hit the mark. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the...
A Wrecking Crew saying, let's go Colin.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long. I don't agree with you, King.
Colin back inside the ring now. Jay, just took a bro kick to the face. That's a move that would have put me out for the 3 count. But Jay seemingly able to come back pretty quick now. Got the advantage. No, thrown down. Look, only had it momentarily. Couldn't even get off a move. Look at this. Nice reversal. Good takedown right there. Uh-oh, is it calling for? Bam! Look at that big chop from Jay. Man, I guess because we're doing the stream a lot earlier than normal, or maybe it's because Raw is about to start, but not many people in the stream so far. Let's go Quest. Oh, let's go Questlove. Yeah, Questlove had a wrestling career. He gets repackaged as Colin Morgan. Oh, look at that. Disrespect from the champions. We saw this kind of attitude before they won the belts, and now winning the belts has not changed them at all. Like Cassidy and Jay, after that first loss in their debut, I think not many people took them seriously, but things escalated. 3 consecutive tag team victories, including twice over the tag champions, once over the former #1 contenders, and these guys are completely, dominating in tag team action. If they can't get the win here tonight, that might just be the momentum shift that these guys need to re-win those belts next week. That's right, guys. Our rematch title match will be next. Oh, look at this. Some chin music right underneath that big bushy beard. And look at this. Dallas Morgan already interfering in this match. I cannot believe that he is already. Look at this. He's getting on the apron now. He distracted the referee a moment ago. Now he's trying to distract Jay. But Jay completely ignored that. And now look at this. Colin Morgan going for a big move here. Pump handle neck breaker. No, pump handle driver. He's hooked the leg. 1, 2. No, Jay able to survive. Oh, well, some better than none. Yeah, that's right, Sean T. Look at this. Huge, huge spine buster right there. Dallas Morgan once again trying to distract Ray. Jay is now on the mat, center of the ring. Cassidy, wish he would help out his partner or something, because get over there, maybe stop Morgan from distracting him. Look at this big man move. Grabbed him by the throat in order to toss him two-handed onto the ground. That two-handed choke slam. Going for another move off the ground. A deadlift German suplex, bridging it for the pin. 2. No, Jay able to survive. Colin has taken over this match ever since that distraction by Dallas. But Jay finally getting into move edgewise right there with an impressive overdrive. Very nice move by Jay, allowing Colin to get to his feet, but attacking him from behind. And look at this comeback move now. Could be moments away from victory, ducking under. Huge power slam, putting the big man down. What is he going for here? Look at this. Oh, Jay once again being distracted by Dallas Moore, and he is yelling at him. And right from behind, oh, double underhook, back suplex, throwing him across the ring. That could be it. Colin Morgan now going to the top rope. No, the second rope, and a diving body splash. The big man with a big move could be seconds away from victory after another distraction by Dallas Morgan. I mean, there's been 3 or 4 in this match, and the running spear, that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Not once, not twice, but 3 different times Dallas Morgan interfered in this matchup, whether distracting the referee or Jay himself. This last one causing him to lose this match. They say, we want our tag team titles back. Well, in back-to-back weeks, these tag team champions have cheated the former tag team champions, the Wes Carson and Avenue family, have cheated their way to victory in singles action. Colin beating Jay and Dallas beating Chris Cassidy. So now the question is, once they're in a tag team match, a little bit harder to cheat. Will they be able to get the victory clean, or will somehow our tag team champions turn things around for themselves and get a good, I don't know what'll happen if they retain their belts. Does the Wes Carson Avenue family get another shot? Will they have to get in the back of the line? I don't know. So next week is going to determine quite a bit heading into our next War pay-per-view. Midwest Gaming saying another victim for the family. Good game, says Shantia. Colin with the win here tonight. It's been a while since we've seen Colin in one-on-one action, but obviously still has some chops in the ring. All these guys that are tag team specialists doesn't mean that they can't be champions on their own. Simply, don't necessarily have the chance as often to show what they can do. No, we stay in the... Oh, no, we stay in the front of the line, never in the back, says Shantia. Well, I don't know, Shantia. If you don't get it done in the ring, then eventually you've got to go to the back of the line at some point. So we'll see if they can win these belts back. Otherwise, they're thrown at least back into the mixing pool of tag teams here. There are plenty of teams now to choose from. Maybe the Whitetail Mafia can come back and get this number 1 contendership. And next up, guys, we've got CJ Lyons versus Ricky Brown. Okay, 1-on-1. These two guys are both going to be competing in that fatal 4-way match. That TLC ladder match for the world title. Ricky Brown actually pinned CJ at the pay-per-view for War. Pinned him in the center of the ring as Shane Thomas was climbing outside of the cage. Moments away from victory, Ricky hit that vertebreaker and got the pin, stealing the win from Shane Thomas. And then last week, CJ won a triple threat match to earn himself entry. Shane Thomas, the odd man out once again. So we've already found out 2 of our 3 competitors that will go off and face Brian Nash for that title. There's 1 man left to find out. C Gorilla 305, can I download your guy? Yeah, we actually still have a little bit of room left, not much. Cigarella, but I've got a little bit of room left on my 40-man roster, 2 shows. So I can download your guy. It's just not going to be during the stream. It'll be afterwards, Cigarella, but yes, I can. Can you get my car? He made me. I didn't see. Oh, okay. I didn't see who Dad. Oh, all of a sudden we have a bunch of people commenting. These must be people from Jackson Jordan's stream. Something said my friend from Fusion. I didn't see what you said, so I have to wait till you say something again. My hashtag is GetRek. So it's GETREKTM8. Okay, that's the hashtag for Cigarilla's guy. CJ fighting back on Ricky Brown right now. One of these guys could be your next world champion. Okay, yeah, Tornadoes 7 is letting you guys know the best way to contact me. Add me as a friend on Xbox Live. Send me a message on Xbox Live because I'm bad at remembering things. Got this whole stream to do and everything else. It's hard for me to go back and remember what your creator wrestlers' names are afterwards. But I'll definitely try to get you guys downloaded. Come on, CJ, let's keep it going. Midwest Gaming cheering for the West Carson Avenue family, trying to go back-to-back victories here. And Dad, oh gosh, I gotta try to say his name. Dada, it's all about the game. My hashtag is I think it's TWA Sydney, as in like Sydney, Australia. Yeah, I really wish I could save these Twitch chats. If I could save the chats, this would make this so easy. I could just scroll through them, find what you guys are saying, and be able to save it. I'd even love for the Twitch stream to be saved on this video, uploading to Twitch itself. I think that would be pretty cool. And look at this. Oh, man, using those illegal brass knucks. Wish I could teach my referees to catch him in the act. He's so quick, you almost don't see it. And CJ going for the pin here on Ricky Brown. Elijah on the outside trying to get her man to kick out there, and he did. And look at this. The saving grace. CJ with a nice takedown. Ricky Brown in a lot of trouble now. West Carson Avenue family very close to going back-to-back, calling for a finisher here. Misses the grapple attempt, and this time he hits it. Oh, go for the ride or die. The double underhook power bomb right there. Look at that great move. And now, I thought he was going for a corner move, maybe something. Hooking the leg. Is that it for Ricky Brown? That is. I'm surprised right there. Ricky Brown just got beaten in one of his shortest matches in his career. CJ, I guess, getting back tit for tat. He beat him for entrance into that world title fatal 4-way match at the pay-per-view. Using those brass knuckles seem to be the main thing that knocked Ricky Brown out for this match. Kind of the start of the end here for Ricky Brown. Somehow survived this kick out, but could not survive the next one. 702 I did. He actually already made his debut, 702. Look at that double underhook release, Tiger power bomb. I guess Tiger, yeah, what are those called? Tiger bombs? I think they're called Tiger bombs. CJ with a great victory here tonight. I am personally shocked that Ricky Brown went down so easy. But I mean, last week he did have a great one-on-one matchup. This week, Ricky Brown having a tough go at it. CJ proving that he deserves to be in that world title match, beating one of the other competitors. Yeah, Cat Lover, this is Xbox One, not PS4. Does anybody want a Diva Manager? Says Dada, it's all about the game. I don't know if anybody wants a female manager, Dada, it's all about the game, but you can always ask. I mean, we've had somebody that actually accepted a manager. He was actually asking for a manager. Hey, does anybody have a manager available? And somebody actually has a like Jimmy Hart style manager, and he said he would lend his services to that guy as well. So, what did you do to Stephanie? I don't know what that's about. Tyrant and Kent Carter about to go one-on-one. Tyrant maybe going to try to get a little revenge for what happened last week. Kent Carter attacked Ricky Brown before their matchup started. KC maybe has some explaining to do. And here we go. These two guys about to lock up in the center of the ring. KC and Tyrant have fought before. But KC, what does KC do when he's outside the ring here tonight, guys? Anybody explain to me what he's up to? Tyrant taking the fight on the outside right now. KC looked like he was trying to run away from Tyrant. And instead, he is getting pounded on the outside, already at a 3 count. KC last week, look at this. He avoids the attack. He is trying to get away from Tyrant. Tyrant chasing him down, giving chase at a 5 count now. KC looking like he's about to get back inside the ring. I don't know, he's trying to decide if he wants to get back in this thing. Referee, look at that. The referee actually leaning over and yelling at him. Tyrant is not going to allow this man to get a 10 count. He is chasing him up the ramp.
We've seen plenty of fireworks thus far tonight on this Independence Day.
KC trying to leave the arena. I don't think he realizes Tyrant's behind him. There he is. He finally sees him. Hits him with that running leg drop kick right there. He picks this man up. He's going to try to escape this way, but there's no way down there. Tyrant getting back to the ring. I guess Tyrant does not want to take the DQ.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE universe.
Hey guys, TBJ Sloso. 8 count now. KC getting what he wants. Look at that, taunting Tyrant from the stage. And Tyrant's about to pick up the easy win right there. 10 count. Tyrant almost got out of the ring to go continue the beatdown of KC. But instead, KC last week attacking Ricky Brown. This week, getting a count-out loss. I don't know what this is. Is he trying not to compete right now? I mean, he was diagnosed with an injury. Data, you can't debut tonight. I'm not going to download anybody during the stream. No, what's happening? Yeah, that's the worst replay in the history of mankind right there. The replay literally was like, you saw Tyrant slide back in the ring, and then it never even got to him in the ring. So that was kind of funny. Kent attacks me, and Tyrant gets a match with him. That's right, big dog. Tyrant was going to get a match against him, but KC actually abandons the match. I think he's trying to prove something here, either to management or maybe he's just saying, hey, I'm not going to wrestle because I think management might have forced him to say, hey, you're going to compete. You're going to get in that ring. This match is going to happen. So he decided, fine, this match is going to happen, but I'm going to get the hell out of there. You can't make me fight in the match. And now we're heading on to our next bout. Tyrant getting a count-out victory with KC walking out of the matchup. I don't think Tyrant's got to be getting frustrated. Last week, he fought a guy. He probably felt, why am I facing this Bryan Street jobber? This week, he's facing KC, who walks out on him, a guy he wanted to probably destroy for what he did to Ricky Brown the previous week. I don't know what's going on with KC, but his attitude seems to stink, and Tyrant can't get a match or gets thrown at 2-on-1s or handicap. He just can't seem to get it either. Shane, I think maybe he's still punishing him in some way. Maybe he knew what KC was going to do. Maybe Shane and KC are colluding. I don't know what is going on right now because everything around Tyrant, though, seems to be funky at the moment, and everything around KC as well. We got a lot more going on in this business than you would expect, but I don't know exactly what is going down with those two guys.
Both men entered this match with tidal waves of momentum.
Looks like late KC lost his heart, says Midwest.
It's all or nothing, and these two men wouldn't have it any other way.
That's right, big dog. That is in fact exactly what happened. He texts me and Tiger gets a match. Yeah, I mean, sometimes your buddy's going to be able to pull it off for you. You had a nice match against CJ. Thought you were going to prove something in that matchup, maybe pin him once again, but CJ putting Ricky Brown down. Wasn't expecting the match to end so quickly, but it happened. And now Shane Thomas, this is the man I feel the worst for, though, on the roster. This man had 2 opportunities to get in this world title match. and both times took a loss. And now Shane Thomas is the odd man out. If he can beat the world champion here tonight, it would definitely, feel great to beat the world champion, but it's not going to make a difference. There's no way for this man to get in that fatal four-way TLC match, and Nash taking over with that huge big boot. Shane SMH. Jordan, I know what you're saying with the SMH there. Hello, Ethan Ambrosol. Oh, God, I'm trying to read that. Ethan Ambrosol fan. I'm not sure how to pronounce that second part. And right now, Shane Thomas trying to turn things around here. So we've seen the Wrecking Crew pick up back-to-back wins tonight. We saw, sorry, not Wrecking Crew, West Carson Avenue family pick up back-to-back wins. Technically, Wrecking Crew picked up a win when Tyrant just got the count-out victory. But now, we're seeing some more action from some top-tier superstars. Brian Nash, the former Vigilante, had Crypt Critic retire last night. This man was in attendance to watch him, and it was an emotional night seeing Chris Cryptic retire, an XCW original. This man has been here since the beginning, before EWF existed, and sad to see him go. But Brian continuing on. He'd already been separated from both Cryptic and Ryder, ending the Vigilantes as a faction. Now Ryder himself alone as well. And look at this, Shane Thomas taken down by that signature spear. Ambrosio, Lincoln Park fan. Okay, hold on. Nash can't quite get it with that 3 count there, only 2. Big Dog saying, no disrespect to CJ, I want KC. Sono saying he Reese won. Maybe he said D. Did he? I mean, yes. He did actually win his debut against Wes Draven in the opener. Oh, you saw the replay. Okay. I don't know how you saw the replay. I haven't finished the stream, so I don't think you can rewind, but maybe you can. I don't know. Shane Thomas turning things around. He was so close to losing. Took that signature, but never got hit with the finisher. And now Shane Thomas going for a big move here. Is he going to hit it twice? He is. Over the top goes Nash. Nash unable to fight out of this hold. A third one. 3 straight devastating suplexes from Shane Thomas. This could be a big downfall. And look at this. Going for some pickup powerbomb right there. Flattening Nash once again. Shane Thomas hooking the leg. Can he beat the world champion here tonight? No. You see the lovely Melissa Nash at ringside. She just debuted last week, both at the side of her man, Brian Nash, and as a in-ring competitor, getting a victory. Look at that. Nice takedown by Shane Thomas. This could be it. The champion could lose. No, only a 2 count. Shane getting a little bit frustrated now. Could this cause him to lose the matchup? Oh, look at that big double knee gut buster right there. This is Xbox, Ethan, not a PS4. Look at this. Oh, catapult RKO out of nowhere. Look at Shane reacting. Can't believe he just did that to the champ. Is this it? 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. Deshaun, you did not have a match. You'll actually be in the next matchup, and I'll wait a couple. Just stick around. I promise you're going to want to be here for the next match, 702. I'll talk about that in a moment. But we just saw the world champion eat a devastating catapult RKO. Shane Thomas using his strength to throw the big man up high, catch the world champion. And I thought it was over for Nash tonight, but no, Nash survives, and now he is going for that sharpshooter. This move might not have tapped anybody out this year, but he has definitely weakened his opponents with it. And look at this, Shane though. Shane fighting out of this. Look at the power of Shane. Surprised he could get that off, but he did. Now he throws him off the ropes. Is he going for what? Oh, he's returning the favor. A catapult finisher of his own. An F5, center of the ring. Shane in serious trouble of getting pinned here. Nash flips him over. First finisher of the match from Nash. And it's enough to put Shane Thomas down. What an end to this match. Shane really took over for about a good 3 or 4 minute span. Hit some really big moves. Hit those triple back suplexes. Hit this huge pickup power bomb. Couldn't pick up the win with any of his big moves, though. And in the end, even the catapult RKO, I think you're going to see a replay of that in a moment, couldn't get the job done. And I think he was maybe so annoyed by that catapult RKO, he's like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to beat you with the F5, and threw him off the ropes, tossed him in the air, caught him, and put him straight into the mat. Here, I think this is that catapult. No, this is just a regular RKO. He had 2 separate RKOs in this match. Not able to take down your world champion, Brian Nash.
I can't believe what we just
It's
saw.
hashtag TCW or hashtag unknown. Ethan Ambrosol, and it was Ambrosio, Lincoln Park fan. Okay, trying to remember what that was. The way to pronounce. I'll just say Ethan. That's probably the best thing to do. But yeah, I mean, I might have some room left if you know. I'll try to go back after the stream at some point tonight and get all these guys back. I've had 3 people already asked to get their guys in now, and I'm pretty close to my 40-man limit. I've had, a bunch of guys inactive, and I've been having to remove people from the roster when they're not here for a long period of time. So we'll see. There should be some more guys available. Can you debut on the next show? Maybe on the next stream, Dada. There was Nash with that pop-up F5.
Here's your winner,
Catching him off the catapult.
Tornado.
But yeah, Dada, it's not going to be tonight on this stream. I'm not going to download him during the show. But on the next episode, which will probably be tomorrow, your guy will more than likely, if I download him before my next stream, I definitely would have him debut. Let's go ahead and move on to our main event, though. This is a triple threat tables match. We've had a triple threat steel cage, a triple threat extreme rules, and now a triple threat tables match. This one for the final spot in the fatal 4-way tables, ladders, and chairs match at the next War pay-per-view. Adam Quinn has been on a good little winning streak since his return after a few weeks off. Dan Juan has always been a dominating competitor and did not get pinned in that triple threat last week, getting his second opportunity. And the man on your far right, Deshaun Johnson, has not really had a shot to get a title here in the company, having some bad luck in tag team action, dropping his brother, his partner, going back into singles action, and has struggled there as well. But this could be what turns it around. We remember one of the best matches in XCW history was that WrestleMania match he had. So Deshaun could definitely flip the script and possibly be your next world champion. But all 3 of these guys, it comes down to who gets the win in this tables match and earns that final position.
In a triple threat match. To emerge victorious, a superstar must be able to seize opportunity. That could include letting an opponent do all.
Stop calling that man Dada Image. Call him the Game or something. I don't know. I think that annoying people makes it fun. Look at this. Table already being brought in the ring by Adam Quinn. Quinn climbing to the top rope. And look at this big move. The bridging package powerbomb being locked in. And I thought he might go for the pinfall attempt, but, there is no pinfall in this matchup. He kind of held up move for a moment before letting go. These men are already trying to put each other to a table. Dan Juan trying to set it up. Gets Deshaun Johnson thrown into him. And now Deshaun with a nice German suplex, sending Quinn hard into the ground. And look at this. Man, nice takedown by Deshaun. He is in control right now.
Wow, he's still after that.
Nice takedown again. This time it's Deshaun going down. Adam Quinn trying to take down both men back to back. Uh-oh, look at that. Oh, vicious pile driver. Dan Juan could be in a lot of pain. Deshaun now getting the advantage on Adam. And a nice spinning back suplex. Dan Juan back to his feet. Both men going after Adam Quinn. Deshaun, though, changing his mind. And look at that, another back suplex. Adam Quinn double foot stomp. Dan Juan seeming to be the guy who's getting the most attention in this match. I think his reputation must precede him. By far the most decorated member. The only man in this party to be in a world title match in the past. The only man who had a shot last week to go after the world championship match. Couldn't get it done, but didn't take the loss either.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
And Dan Juan, look at that, getting hit with the table. Look at a steel chair brought into the ring. I mean, this is a ladder match, but it's to a degree, it's no disqualification. They can bring any weapons that they find into the ring, use anything they want to. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Maz Freeway, and my alliance is ready to take over. Oh, look at that. Adam Quinn smashing him face first into that table, laying down on the ground. You don't see tables used very often without putting people through them, so some table action. And that probably hurts a lot more, I would actually think, when the table's flat like that. Get to the back of the bus, Maz. West Carson Avenue family is already running this. Tornado saying, well, you've lost 2 in a row, so I guess there's nowhere to go but up. Well, Matt, man, you put on a good match in the opening bout, but Wes Draven did take the loss. Sad to say so, but it did happen. Look at this. Outside, the table could be... They could go through the table set up in the ring. They could go through that table set up outside. Deshaun Johnson has Adam Quinn standing. Should have gone for a suplex, something there. Instead, they're all fighting it off here. Dan Juan, going for a big-time move. Misses the table, but the impact caused the table to fall over. Hold on, is this a top rope move? Reverse 450 splash. Oh, my gosh, did you see the rotation on that? A reverse 450 splash, but he like kind of corkscrewed in midair, rotated 360 in the air, able to hit a spectacular move there. Was Deshaun. Table set up in the far corner now. Could be moments away from seeing a victor and somebody being that 4th and final man in the world title match. Head into our next pay-per-view. Look at this. Oh, Dan Juan. Oh, that does not count. That does not count. Adam Quinn did not put Dan Juan through the table. Dan Juan put himself through the table, and putting yourself through the table does not end this matchup. You have to actually put someone else through a table. We welcome all challenges, says Matt Man. And look at this, swinging him around. It'd be kind of funny if you could put him through that broken piece of the table. You know, would that count? That I don't know. Oh, landing. Look at that. Landing on the back half of that table on those steel legs. And what is this? Canadian pile driver onto the corner of the steel chair in the ring. Both men down. Deshaun completely in control right now, but a big reversal and a clothesline by Dan Juan. And look at this. He's introducing that chair back onto Deshaun. Didn't appreciate what happened moments ago. And look, he found a table himself at ringside. He's going to bring that one in here. 702. Maz, you want to manage my bro. He did beat your client. Even though Wes Draven has lost, still has a chance to become the next #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. Dan Juan kind of being turned inside out by that gut buster from Deshaun Johnson. Look at that being knocked back, though. Quinn setting up the table in the corner. Dan Juan throwing Deshaun. Oh, Adam Quinn getting in his way, blocking the throw. He does not want him to go through that table. Your alliance needs an alignment. Hold on. Adam Quinn, Dan Juan! He avoided it once, but this time couldn't see it coming. And the Wrecking Crew just got a second man in that match. Deshaun Johnson does not take the loss in this. And I bet he's really happy he did not get speared through the back, through a table in the corner. Avoided it. It's kind of funny. The first man to go through a table in this match was Dan Juan, but he actually gets the victory because he put himself through the table with his own momentum. And what a way for this match to end. Both these guys pounding down on Deshaun Johnson. And it might have been Deshaun going through the table, or maybe Quinn could have taken advantage. He might have been in better positioning. But instead, Deshaun Johnson gets crushed into the ground by Dan Juan. And then look at this. While he is dazed, throws him in there and then quickly crushes him through that table. Hashtag get wrecked, says Jackson Jordan. Hashtag Dan Juan for the win. The more the merrier. Or sorry, the more merry 702. I think Tyron Reese wants to join. I don't know. He might have been being sarcastic, just trying to shove it in your face that he won. Yeah, Dashing Dawn said that he would take him as a manager. Let's go ahead and move on to our next show now, guys. Done with our first episode of War. Moving on. Just Rollins and Brock Lesnar there. Tonight, I decided to throw in a little bit of a swerve. I haven't created a show for it yet, but on my calendar here, you'll see it's going to be another name, but this is going to be where our Divas are going to compete here tonight. All of these will be Divas matches. So let's set up these bouts between these women. Alexia Cruz going to get a match in the main event tonight. Hasn't competed since she lost that title. And she's going to go one-on-one. Let's see. Let's throw Shantia in there. Shantia in the main event tonight of this women's card. Entrance. Yeah, let's have the entrance off. Got Dizzle saying hashtag get wrecked. So, Nash, this might be one of the toughest challenges he's ever had, defending his title belt. 2 members of the Wrecking Crew. Last time he had at least that many Wrecking Crew members in a matchup with him, he took the loss as well. That was the match from the pay-per-view. We're not going to have a repeat of that. Could see Melissa Nash taking on Jennifer Lewis. These two are probably our tallest competitors. Let's make one more matchup here. Yeah, just participants. And let's see, Lita hasn't fought in a few weeks. Wasn't in action. Wasn't even at the ringside. Yeah, she's on downloaded Super Show. That's why. Wasn't even at the ringside of Ryder last week, competing here tonight against. Let's see, Dawn took that tough loss. Elijah Brown would be a good participant. Could see her against the champion Jessica Gage. But I think we're going to go with, let's see, let's go with a member of the Wrecking Crew. Let's go with Elijah Brown. We haven't seen her compete in a number of weeks. Last week, tag team action, her 2 Wrecking Crew competitors fought. So this week, let's give Elijah Brown a one-on-one bout here against, yeah, she doesn't need a manager, against a very tough competitor, someone that has been spectacular. First match, so respect? I don't know what the question mark is there for. Tyrone's match was for what? Tyrone's match was just a matchup. He fought the another new guy, Wes Draven. It wasn't specifically for something. Okay, there we go. Our little card here tonight of Divas Action. Let's get this underway. Oh, I left entrance on here, so let me edit this real fast. I don't want to have to go through entrances. Oh, I hate when I do that. Now I got to actually go back and select the person. Okay. If you click on Custom Superstar without clicking anything else, it will go to the correct person. Okay. But 702, if you didn't hear me, there are 3 new guys on the roster that were as of this stream tonight, and those 3 guys are the guys competing for an Intercontinental title shot. So Tyrone with the win definitely might push himself a little closer to that title match. We'll see what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, but we'll know within 2 weeks what is going down between those guys. So let's go ahead and get this first bout underway here. Cat Lover J, it's 90 overall for male superstars, 84 overalls for female superstars. Have no stat lower than a 60, not a 65, a 60 Tornado. I know you haven't had to ask that question or answer that question very often, and you have to have at least one ability. Those are the necessary items. It is 60 Midwest. Obviously, you'll probably have heard it by the time now. Probably didn't need to say that. But this should be a good bout between these 2 women. Melissa Nash got a win in her debut last week. Jennifer Lewis beat Lita a couple of weeks back, but couldn't get that #1 contendership for the women's championship. I forgot to switch that to fast. Okay, here we go. Let's get this match underway.
Thank you for joining us tonight, folks. We have an amazing
Yes, Tornado, it was your bad. Good Cave Nash.
I can't wait.
This is the woman of Clown Danger's Eye. We saw Ryder take on Clown Danger last night on Amped, and Ryder got the victory, so Jennifer probably a little upset about what happened then. Maybe we can take her frustrations out here on Melissa Nash tonight.
What is in Lewis's mind right now? What is in Lewis's mind right now?
We are all a team, says Midwest. Nice takedown right there. Yeah, both these women. I think actually Jennifer's a little bit taller. I really couldn't tell how tall she was compared to Lita. You know, I couldn't gauge the rest of the roster, but I think Jennifer might be the tallest diva. It's hard to tell with the like slunched pose they kind of have. You know, that awkward fighting stance. But Melissa with a big roll, that little schoolgirl into a power bomb right there. Very nice move by her. And look at this, a clover leaf backbreaker. That's got to put a lot of pain on the lower back of Jennifer. No, I meant GG, LOL. Don't judge me, says Jackson Jordan. Nice attack right there. Melissa Nash with a nice takedown. Here goes Melissa. Look at that. Rolling through, hitting a big elbow drop. And this could get ugly, guys. Melissa hooking it up here. Picking her up, smashing her with that huge power bomb. Just let her fly right there. You have to have at least 1 Cat Lover. You could have, I think 9's the most you can have. You can have anywhere between 1 and 9, but you have to have at least 1. And Melissa trying to get the 3 count there, couldn't get it.
Get ready, folks. Get ready. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Nice reversal there. Melissa Nash going for a big move. Her Karana sending her down to the ground once again. Melissa's really taken over this match. And now she's climbing the top rope. What is this? Melissa Nash with a shooting star press. Look at that. That hurt quite a bit. And now she's dragging her to the center of the ring. Want to make sure she can't get a hand on those bottom ropes. 1, 2. No, Melissa, not enough. Just saying what's up, says Albion. Cryptic in the chat after retiring last night. Sad to see Chris Cryptic go. Now we've already seen new superstars added to the roster with Cryptic's departure. And right now the women are at it in the center of the ring. Melissa Nash just took down this woman. Oh, look at this. Melissa Nash gonna pound her face first into the mat. Is that enough? Couldn't hit the shooting star press, couldn't get it done. Look at Jennifer Lewis pops up to her feet. A kip up. She is going for a comeback move. Melissa could be in serious trouble. Misses that and gets a face full of a boot right in her face. That sounded stupid. A nice takedown right there by Jennifer Lewis. That Uranagi side slam.
Hey, what do you want for your last meal?
Nice attack right there. Midwest throwing up some love to Cryptic as well in the chat. Look at that. Big elbow. And Melissa Nash has got her. Is this the go? No, for a second I thought it was going to be the go-home driver. But a nice swinging sidewalk slam, or swinging Uranagi slam, really. Gets the 3 count after hooking the leg. Melissa Nash with the win here tonight. Back-to-back victories. I'm not sure what the facepalm is for, Tornado. I guess when I said that sounded stupid, probably. When I called myself out on my ridiculous comment. There was the running corkscrew elbow from earlier, the one that got her the win last week. Couldn't get her win tonight, but her night was not over. Look at this. Shooting star press. Spectacular move from the top rope. Bam! Look at that. The height she got. I think she's going to drag her to the center of the ring. And she could not get the 3 count there. So she had to hit one more big move. You'll see it in a couple moments.
1 in a million is the only way to
Jennifer had her up. And look at this. A good reversal here by Melissa. Or here's the reversal. Right there. That elbow to the face leads right in this move. The swinging spin out Uranagi slam smashes her into the ground and gets the 3 count. You saw it quickly too. As soon as she hit it, instead of trying to change her pinning position, just immediately went for the pin.
Gotta be happy with that performance. That's the kind of win that makes
Sammy Danger enters the arena.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
We've got 2 more women's matches here tonight. Is our debut of this women's kind of mid-card show in between our 2 other shows, War and Skirmish. Not sure if I'll necessarily have this every week, but so many new people debuting, some matches I needed to get done on both shows. So women getting their own show tonight, make sure that they get into some action. Let's go ahead and move on to our next match. Next is Lita against Elijah Brown. These two have never faced off before. Lita, though, has lost her first 2 matches here in the company. She needs to turn things around for herself. Well, the chat is dead, says Wally. Rip chat, says Jackson Jordan. I don't know, they said something, Mrs. Nash. Oh, congrats, Mrs. Nash. Midwest congratulating Melissa on that win. We're hiding from the T-Rex. He can only sense movement. Very nice comment there, Tornado. Let's go ahead and move on now to the one-on-one bout between these 2 lovely lovely divas here. These women wrestlers. You really want to call them that. Divas kind of been tainted by the WWE. Lita looks like she's been hitting the meth pipe.
And here's the lockup. Look at these 2 jockeying for position.
Trust me, Michael.
Lita with a nice side headlock right here on Elijah Brown.
I know you pay extra close attention to the Divas.
Apparently, there's a new Sammy up. We're going to have to wait till after tonight for me to download him. It leads Wolfie. But you actually have a title match. I don't know. It might be worthy of having to download the new Sammy. We'll see. Maybe I'll download the new Sammy before your matchup since you've got a title match tonight. Next week, guys, on War, we will have the tag team title rematch. Can the Wrecking Crew, can the West Carson Avenue family regain their tag team gold? Or will Jay and Chris prove just to be the better tag team?
She's starting to get on a roll.
This could be
Lita looks like she's been eating too many Oreos.
She just will not let up.
Yeah, her face in the game is a little bit chubby-ish. Like, she has a much pointier face than they gave her. I think they made her cheeks way too thick. I mean, maybe her cheeks are that wide. Maybe that's what her head really looks like now, and they scanned her kind of like the Undertaker. They made him old Undertaker even in his younger forms. It's kind of funny but terrible. So I don't know. You know, they could have de-aged her, but I don't think maybe that happened. I'm not 100% certain. A stack of Oreos and a glass of meth. The Lita diet, says Jackson Jordan. Wolfie, this is not actually War. This is a show after War. This is a Tuesday night show thrown in here this week to allow the women to compete. I believe I'm going to make an arena for a Tuesday night Diva show that we'll have maybe not every week, but throw it in when I feel like, you know, I couldn't squeeze the Diva action into the main roster shows. You know, give them some matches of their own, at least 3, if I have to make this show for them. But since I didn't have a arena prepared, we're having to use the Monday Night War arena. Look at this, Lita going for a snap suplex. Thought she might have tried to go for that Lita DDT. Not so. The War aftermath, says Jackson Jordan. And look at that, the twist of fate. Is that enough to put Elijah Brown down? Can Lita pick her first victory here in the EWF? 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Not enough, but Lita's looking much better in this matchup. Maybe she went back to the gym, worked on herself over the last few weeks. It's been 2 weeks since she competed, and I think maybe, just maybe, she was able to work out the kinks. Look at this, though. She might have just got knocked cold out by Elijah Brown, who's going for the pin after that huge elbow. Clocks her across the face, but no, Lita kicks out. Oh, look at that. Misses the grapple attempt. Elijah now taking control. Lita was really close to getting in a good grapple move, but Elijah Brown, look at this. She gonna try to put Lita through that table on the outside, ripping it apart, throwing those TVs aside. Lita waiting as the moment finally gets out of the ring. She might have just walked into a trap. The Wrecking Crew are gonna wreck Lita tonight. Look at this, Elijah Brown. She is sitting right there. The announcers moved out of the way, but maybe she didn't have a finisher. I don't know. That was strange. Could have been kind of funny if she had a finisher up until she threw her in the table, and maybe she ended up getting a signature which overrides the finisher. That seems about the only thing why she wouldn't have just put Lita through that table. And this could be bad for her. The Lita DDT incoming. Pulls her in. Pops her head first into the mat. That could be it. 1, 2, no! Survives the Lita DDT. Elijah Brown was about to put her through a table, and I thought that was a big mistake that led to her downfall. But I guess the rumors of her downfall were greatly exaggerated. Lita has not put her away. Look at this. She completely shrugs off that kick. Lifts Lita up. I think it's a finishing move here. The Emerald Fusion cracks her skull into the mat. And now look at this, calling for a corner spear. And Lita turning right around into it. Kind of ironic if that's how she goes down. A former manager of her Edges had the spear, and Lita 0-3 here in the EWF. Elijah Brown getting a nice win, continuing the Wrecking Crew winning streak to 3 this evening. You saw 1 win by Tyrant, then you saw a win by Dan Juan, now a win by Elijah Brown, maybe picking up the slack for her husband who took a loss earlier this week to CJ Lyons. It's me versus Clown. Cat Lover J, yes, I do have all of the DLC. Apparently, I think they actually took off the Blake and Murphy, the Future Pack DLC. I think they took that off. So if you hadn't already downloaded it, you can't actually download it now, which is kind of funny. But sad. I would have been very upset, even though it screws up your universe. I thought Lita had the matchup right here with this Lita DDT. Got a hold of her, grasped the head first into the mat. But Elijah Brown survived, and moments later, you're going to see her take over this match.
Those WWE competitors tore this arena apart.
Of course he does, says Midwest Gaming. Look at this, the spear. Lita losing to Edge's former move. Bam, look at that spear. So quick from Elijah Brown. Well, yeah, as long as you downloaded the Stars Pack, they can't delete it from your system. But basically, if you had not downloaded it yet, like let's say you were out of town for a couple of weeks or something, or you just weren't on the game for a few weeks and you said, oh, it's out, okay, I'm going to go get it. They actually took it down from Xbox Live, so you couldn't download it. Kind of like the Hogan packs. They took those down. You know, you can't download those now on 2K15 or 14. So, look at this win here by Elijah Brown. What mic? I don't know what mic you're talking about, AA or A Ali heel. Let's go and move on to our next match now. I'm going to try to get through as many matches as I can before I've got to leave. So we'll get partially through skirmish, and then we'll have whatever left of skirmish. I'll have to start back up probably around 9, maybe a little after 9 o'clock, maybe more like 9:15 or so. But I'll have to stop the stream in just a little while, maybe around 8:15 or so. I'll have to stop the stream. So we'll hopefully get through at least a couple matches on skirmish before we're going to have to stop the stream and then restart it up a little bit later. What mic am I using? I'm using an X12 Turtle Beach headset, 360 headset. Is it I don't know if you're asking that because of good quality or bad quality. But let's go ahead and get this match underway. Main event here for this first ever Diva-only show. Only 3 matches here tonight, but we're seeing a lot of great Diva action. Alexia Cruz trying to get back into shape after losing her title and her rematch to Jessica Gage. So now she wants to once again hold the crown of EWF Women's Champion, but she's going to have to climb back up the ranks in order to get there.
No one's backing down here. What an impasse.
Man, Michael, this is a
Hashtag main event status, says Midwest. Look at that. Nice takedown.
Let's talk briefly about Cruz.
Alexia Cruz gets popped in the gut right there. I thought it was going to be a smack to the face. Maybe that's why I was able to land so easily. A little bit tricky with that that fast right hand of Shantia's. Shantia nice once again breaking free from Alexia. Now she's got a good grapple in the center of the ring. What is she going for? Facelock driver maybe. Look at that. The way her body went limp in the air. Some big moves incoming from the West Carson Avenue family. Shantia, a former XCW champion. Shantia, a former AZW champion. And fought this woman in the first ever title match for the EWF Women's title. These two women had a great bout, but it was Alexia Cruz that pulled off the win. So a little bit sweet revenge here for Shantia if she can pull out the win tonight. Look at this. Sweeps her there, taking her down. Thought she was going to maybe follow it up with a pinfall attempt, but she did not. And look at this. Shantia, what is this? A powerbomb maybe. A double arm, a double underhook powerbomb right there. Double underhook pile driver. Jeez. But both women still fighting back and forth. Shantia getting back in control. Only losing it very temporarily. A double underhook suplex right there. You're seeing a lot of power shown off right now from Shantia. Shantia, twist of fate. We saw that from Lita. Lita couldn't pick up the win with it. Shantia now trying to do so. But instead of going for the pin, she is going to continuously bash in the skull of Alexia Cruz. Throwing her in the corner now. Shantia's got some bad intentions. But Alexia, nice reversal. Alexia now, though, gets a face full of elbow. Shantia with a stunner. Leaves her crippled in the center of the ring. Could have gone for a pin. Instead, lifts her back to her feet. Look at this. Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, face first into the mat. Signature move of Shantia. Is that it? 1, 2. No, Alexia Cruz survives. Yeah, this has been a good match so far. Dada. The package pile driver. Okay, Midwest, thank you. But it is technically a double underhook pile driver too. But yeah, I guess that's probably what its official name would be. Shantia calling for something here. Maybe a comeback move. Went for a little right hand jab. Kick to the gut. Turning around. She's got something planned here. Look at that unique move right there. That back suplex turned into a Uranagi slam. Look at that reversal. Look at the athleticism of this diva right here. Alexia Cruz jumping up off the ground when Shantia was trying to grab her feet, grabbed her by the head with her legs, and took her down to the ground. Heel wanting to know if he should get NBA or GTA. I don't know. Personally, I probably enjoy the NBA game more, but it depends on if you have like a lot of friends that play one or the other. You know, if they play, you know, only NBA or only GTA, probably get that one if that's what you're wanting to use it for. Otherwise, I don't know. It's a you know, a tough choice. Look at that little DDT to the foot of Shantia. Alexia Cruz looked like she's coming back from the verge of defeat. Coming in with some big moves. Got her in the corner now. What is she going to do? Turning her around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Springboard off the top. Hits that split-legged moonsault. Is that enough? Should have hooked the leg immediately instead. Taking a moment. You saw that. She could have hit the pin off the ropes. Instead, she got up, went around, and hooked a different leg. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that was. But now she is in trouble as Shantia kips up after that back suplex. 50% play NBA and 50% play GTA, says heel. Well, I guess which group of friends do you like more? Or at least more to hang around with online. Both women back in the ring after Shantia destroyed that table. Look at that. Popped her in the... Oh, another stunner. Sending her down on the ground. Shantia could be moments away from a signature, from a finisher. Both of these women have been so close. Look at this rolling thunder. Oh! The extra weight of Shantia makes that move even more dangerous than it already is. Look at this nice rear naked chokehold right here. She has locked it in tight. Trying to get free is Alexia Cruz. Look at that, trying to pull the arm off. Finally having to use those elbows to break free. Hello, Lunatic 3199. With that couple kicks to the gut. She literally just completely no-sold those kicks to her gut. And now she, after a signature, is calling for it. That no-sell. Oh, there it is, the rear view. And I think Alexia Cruz just got beaten. Shantia is your victor tonight. 3 count. No way she's going to kick out of that combination of the twist of fate, followed by the rear view. And what a match from this woman tonight. She hit 2 stunners, hit the rear view, hit another finisher, and I believe at least 2 signature moves. And I would say Shantia probably dominated overall in this match, at least 60-40, maybe more than that, even though Alexia Cruz could have been just maybe 1 move away from victory. It goes the way of the West Carson Avenue family. And Shantia getting the win in this main event of this women's show here tonight. Okay, that's called the KMA, the Kiss My... Well, I think you get the picture. Bam, right there. The KMA for the win. I guess the KMA got the KIA.
Here's your winner, Tia Alpha Nelson.
And Shantia with the big win in this match. It's her best win in a long time. Not necessarily struggled. I mean, it's hard for the women to get a bunch of matches anyways, but had not been able to really pick up a decisive good win in a while. And I think the revenge of beating the woman that beat her for the title gives her a little bit of extra glee tonight. Way to go, babe. I don't know what Tornado's emoji is there. Let's go ahead and exit and make our next card. Yes, this is an interactive universe. We use the superstars downloaded by our universe, compete with them in the ring, and let's do our main event tonight. It's going to be our title matchup between Sammy and Clown Danger. Can Clown regain this belt, or will he not? 1-on-1. Clown is your challenger. He will come out second. Come out first. Your champion will come out second. That is Sammy Danger. And no win will be allowed at ringside. Yeah, I download creator wrestlers from the community. These people that join in here ask me, hey, I got a creator wrestler. Can he join? Yes, he can. I download them, add them to our universe, and they compete by themselves. I don't play out the matches, unless there's a specific storyline I'm doing. I have no input on what actually happens in any match, which is, by the way, is very infrequently. Pretty much always computer versus computer simulation. Apparently, they want the West Carson Avenue families to fight. I don't know what that's about. Lita against Paige, that'd be a great in real life matchup. And they want apparently Ryder going after that tag team title. Okay, TV title. West Carson Avenue family popping bottles for the night. Junior took a tough loss, and he's gonna be in a 1-on-1 bout here. Tonight, Junior and Brent Ryder did not get to face each other in that little tournament to determine a new #1 contender for the title, which Junior eventually won, beating Chris Cryptic in the final. So tonight, Junior going 1-on-1 with Brent Ryder. There he is. Golly, that took me forever to go to him. Lunatic, yeah. Y'all guys can probably give him the information. 90 overall limit, no stat lower than a 60, at least one ability. Jake Watson, steroids. And we're going to give a guy that I think deserves a shot, at least at fighting the world champion himself. In singles action, has never gotten that opportunity, I believe. If he has, then I can't remember off the top of my head. But we're going to give Jake Watson, a man who won a fatal 4-way match at the last show. He's going to get a 1-on-1 bout with your Texas heavyweight champion, the man who retained Jackson Jordan. Let's see where he is. Start of the J's. There he is, Mr. Jackson Jordan. Jake Watson should get a match. Yeah, I guess it's kind of funny that you said that. I didn't see that you had actually. You might have typed that up before I said anything, I guess. Congratulations on beating me on the last skirmish. At least it was not a jobber. Okay, let's get another matchup here. We're going to have the debut of a new superstar this week. And I've heard him referred to on Jackson Jordan's stream as the Cheeto Warrior. At least Jordan himself, I think, called him that. And that is, there he is, James Skillman. And I think he should compete against a very tough competitor, somebody who took Chris Cryptic to the limit, and that is Jordan Alexander here tonight. And he will have Shawn T at ringside. I concur. Watson should get a match. Dashing Dawn will be getting a match. Cat Lover J, boo. Why are you booing, Cat Lover? Do you know that the guy I put up there, Skillman? Have you seen him in Jackson Jordan stream or something? Okay, we've got Danger versus Danger, Ryder versus Junior, Watson versus Jordan, Skillman versus Alexander, Math Brent. What? I'm so confused right now. I don't know what the math is about. Some tag team action this week. We're going to have our, could be the next #1 contender, Steven and Curtis, who won at the pay-per-view. And they're going to be going up against a man who won in his last tag team match, Devro. Can your character be in the Universal Lunatic? Yes, he can. I've got to download him, though, which will be on another stream. Oh, yeah, I got action, he said. So apparently the Celtic Warrior is here. And let's see. I'm trying to remember who I had set up for this matchup. Cryptic's still on my system, but no longer on the roster. I guess it was probably Alex Tyson. I'll go ahead and put him there. Tyson took a couple of episodes off, coming back here this week. But hopefully you don't give me a concussion this time. Okay, just 2 matches left on the card. Okay, hold on just a second. I got to relook at my list here. Okay. One-on-one here. Miles Carter, guy debuting, had a good win in his debut against Jordan Alexander, but then lost in that fatal 4-way match. He will be going one-on-one with Dashing Dawn. Man, breaking free of his tag team partner this week. But he is actually using a manager. He is going to use the manager that is Maz Freeway. He probably got kicked out of Britain because they don't like people that look like horses. Tyson looks like the drug dealer down the street. Ouch. Some hard words right there. Okay, one more matchup, and this is going to be an interesting one. Apparently they want a falls count anywhere. We're just going to go the regular bout. This is going to be Rage, and Rage is going to be coming off what could have been a great night. Could have won that fatal 4-way, put himself right back into contention. He's going to go one-on-one with Mr. former world champion himself, Kirby. There he is. Kirby taking a few weeks off after his last loss. Had so many in a row, really needed to take a few weeks to collect himself. But now back in action. Should be an interesting matchup this week. All these different matches should be good to watch, but we're going to go ahead and jump into action now. Rage versus Kirby Joda. Okay, guys, I might be able to get through 2 matches, and then I'm going to have to finish up the card in a little over an hour from then. But we're going to try to get through as much of it as possible. I thought about, trying to hold off the whole skirmish so I could post that later by itself. Here's skirmish, blah, blah, blah. But I decided, you know what? We'll try to go as far as we can, and if we can't go any further, I'll jump off and get back on in about an hour. Even though I beat him, I'm still going to roast. Okay, let's go ahead and start up this match. Rage, Kirby one-on-one. Rage has had so many wins recently. I'm still extremely impressed by this individual. And Kirby has struggled so much. I feel, to a degree, sorry for him. I mean, I don't think he's nearly as bad as he has been in the last few weeks. So he needs a win here to break that streak. Break up the funk, maybe try to get back into some type of title contention.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out.
Midwest Gaming cheering on Kirby here tonight.
Let's get it on.
Both men back to their feet. Kirby with that swift kick to the gut. Now a big elbow on the back of the head.
Look out.
Kirby for the win, says Jackson Jordan. Interesting to see Kirby cheering for him, since it was Jackson Jordan that took the title from him. Kirby still not happy with that. Look at that. Just busted him open, maybe. I don't think he's quite bleeding, but cracked the skull for sure with that elbow. Rage almost going down, and down quick there. Hold on, look at this. Pulling out. Nice. Rage escaping right there.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Submission hold here by Rage. Jake Watson is back.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here.
Kirby, look at this. Kirby, oh no, Kirby, don't do it. We haven't seen this for a while, but this is a deadly move right here. A deadly OMG. Here he goes. Oh, that running drop kick from the outside. So painful. Where's Kirby, says Tornado. I don't know. I haven't seen Kirby on in a little while. But hold on. Oh, so close to the 3. Kirby in the referee's face, yelling at him, telling him that should have been 3.
Not today, too fast.
I don't think Kirby is happy. He wanted to put him away and put him away quick.
Nice reversal. Ow, hard kick to the ribs. What's going to happen now?
Getting his attention with a vicious
Probably
strike.
Kirby, you got this, says Sean Tia. Jackson Jordan entering Tornado's answer of where's Kirby to probably jail, if I had to guess. Oh, look at that. Bad time to taunt, but able to shrug off that strike from Kirby. Throw him in the corner.
Look at those eyes.
Throwing him off. Oh, look at this. Nice comeback attempt by Rage. Ducking under that elbow. And look at that. Flying elbow right there of his own.
We've seen this before.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we have seen Rage pick up many victories with this choke slam. This could be it for Kirby, hooking the leg now. Everybody in the chat cheering for Kirby, and they're going to be ecstatic with that kick out. But he still has a finisher stored up. Could he put him away with a finishing maneuver? Kirby, look at that nice turnaround. Quickly turning things around with that little backbreaker. Now clocks him with the elbow. Second time in this match. Rage. Is that it? Throw. So close. Might have been 3 if he hadn't caught the heel of Kirby on the way down. Look at this. Running belly to belly. Great job right there. Tornado saying maybe he's at Gitmo. I guess they saw a Palestinian man with a big beard and thought, okay, that guy's got to be a bomber. That's where he's been kidnapped. Look at this. Up top. Oh! Catapult RKO. Rage showing some big aspirations here. Can he pin the former Texas heavyweight champion? No! A second finisher, this time a catapult finisher. Can't get it done. He is going to have to continue this assault, but Kirby might just be one move away. In the corner, what's he going for here? Looks like he's going up top. Kirby's going to struggle here. Rage throwing his legs to the outside. Big move incoming. Superplex maybe. Look at this. Hooking the arm. Kirby can't reverse it. A sit-out suplex from the top turnbuckle. And this match might be over. Kirby is down. 1, 2. No, so close. Rage has got to start to get frustrated here. Both men back to their feet. Rage looks like he might go over the signature here to win. No, Kirby, nice turnaround. Good block by Rage. Rage could be one moment from victory. Pops him in the back. He's got him up top. Kirby with a nice reversal off that suplex attempt. And now Kirby, center of the ring. Suplex, baby. No, what is this? Fall away slam, sending Rage flying all the way across the ring to those ropes. Kirby kicking him in the gut. Go over that suplex power bomb. He's got it. He has got it. Should have hooked him for the pin right away. I don't know why he threw him off to the side. Now hooking the leg. Kirby for the win. Rage ends here tonight. 3 count. He is down. And just like that, what looked like, a couple minutes ago was going to be another and a long series of losses by our former Texas heavyweight champion. Kirby ends up being a nice win, a good fight and struggle back, and a win could catapult him back exactly where he wants to be.
Let's take a look at some of the big highlights.
And here we go. Rage with this choke slam. I thought this was it, guys. I thought this would end the bout, but it did not. Hitler wins, says Tornado.
Let's see what happened during that incredible match.
He only wore that Hitler thing for one show, Tornado. Look at this. Top rope. Look at that. Sit out suplex. Thought he might have got it here too, but not enough to get it for the 3. And then here is that winning moment that he so desperately wanted. Kick to the gut, leading to the suplex power bomb. Bam! I like the rotation and then catching him after you kind of flip him through that suplex into the power bomb. And that was enough to get your 3 count. He's just misunderstood. We all are or have been.
Big win. Man, this guy looks like he's ready to tear through the entire locker room. And I wouldn't put it past him.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks.
Hey guys, this will probably be the last match before I have to take a break during the stream. But we will have 5 matches left after this. Miles Carter against Dashing Dawn. And Maz Freeway, the manager of West Draven, at the ringside of Dashing Dawn here tonight. Is this the start of something beautiful? Is Maz amassing an army of superstars? I don't know, but he is spreading his services across the brands. one of the few men who can say that he has been on both shows now, Maz Freeway. And not an in-ring competitor, though, so not quite the same as, our former tag champs who have competed both on War and on Skirmish, and on a War pay-per-view, and on a Skirmish pay-per-view. The only men to do so thus far. Let's get this match underway.
And there's the bell.
Dashing Dawn coming out with a kick to start things out. Carter, though, with a throw over the top. No, pull back. Nice. Headshot right there. Miles Carter's like Jay. Well, I think it's just because he's got that hairstyle. So does Aaron Wilson. Keep him away from me, Nash.
What a great weekend of WWE action it's been so far, and it's only Saturday.
What, you don't want to fight Dashing Dawn, is that what you're saying? Or Maz Freeway looks like a narc. Maz, I didn't read what Tornado said. Yeah, the EWF will be doing some marijuana testing soon, seeing if any of our superstars happen to be on that illegal substance. We do not operate in the states of Colorado or I can't remember where else has it legal statewide.
The trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near.
Maz Freeway right there at ringside could have helped this man. Maybe just the distraction of being around these guys caused Miles Carter to be momentarily distracted, but now a nice takedown by Carter. Jake Watson, I want to fight Maz. Tornado just says Washington. Jimmy Hart is at home, ticked off. We see Shanny82 in the chat now. I didn't even know you also had that account. I guess I thought Shantia had an account that was different than that. And Midwest has been on Midwest Gaming, so who's on the Shanny82 account? Or am I mistaken? Is that the one that Shantia has been on recently? Look at this pin attempt here by Miles Carter. No, just a 2.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Huh, looks like Alex is going... Alex is going to get... Wait. Alex is going to get fired, maybe? I don't know, going to fired? The wording on that throwing me off there, Watson. The Yawn Fest begins again. It's Jordan.
He is slowly getting dissected.
He is on both. Okay, he's on his cell in a different room. Okay. That's funny. Takedown right there by Carter. Look at this. Carter, we saw this move, is the move that beat Alexander 2 weeks ago. Or really just 1 week ago. We had the pay-per-view in between then and now, but Carter now could get a second pinfall victory here. This time over Dashing Dawn. No, Dawn able to kick out. I bad at English, says Jake Watson. Had to walk away from the console, now on my phone. Shanti is saying on Xbox One, it's Midwest Gaming Network, but on its phone, it's Shanny82. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Popping away in the gut here. Miles Carter sending it back outside here. Wanted to cause a little bit more damage, it looks like. Carter, uh-oh. Carter's got some evil thoughts right here, guys. Don't do it, Carter. Oh, able to reverse it is Dashing Dawn. He might have just blocked an OMG. Might have a finisher saved up now. Look at this. A nice snap suplex. My God, his body's been through 4 count. Hits a big move here. Maybe, just maybe, he can win by... no, instead he just kind of dazed off there. About to hit a big move. Instead, Carter able to break free and both men get in the ring. Big belly-to-belly right there.
Ouch. That didn't feel good. It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
You thought that Alex quit? Alex never quit my stream. I don't know if anybody else streams, he has or hasn't quit, but Alex Tyson never got fired.
Oh boy, this could be it. The muscles and bones may not be able to withstand the force. The anguish.
Was there a reason you thought that Alex Tyson was getting fired? Hold on, look at this Miles Carter. Oh, backbreaker right there.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Carter, another pendulum backbreaker, dashing Dawn on the ground and a lot of pain right now. Hello, Miami 2015. Try to remind me who your guy is. I believe he's on the roster, but just a reminder would help me out. Are you? I don't. You're not Miles Scorley, who's got this guy. So trying to remember who you are, Miami 2015. Look at that. Again, wrenching the head.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Popping him in the gut once, twice. Turning him around. Big elbow right here a couple of times. Missing that elbow right there. Duck under. Oh, big right hand. Big right hand right there. Flattening him down. And look at this. Again, it took him 2 times to put Jordan Alexander away. He might just have enough to put Dashing Dawn down with that running knee. That is a brutal move right there. But look at the reversal. I don't know how he did it. Hi, do people have WWE superstars? I think he's Jay, but I'm not sure.
Another great Saturday of WWE action here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in.
The drum basher. I don't use the in-game WWE superstars except for on rare occasions, and there might be some storylines in the future that use them. This top rope power bomb, 2, 3. No, I thought I heard the 3 count, but the ref. Look at that. He's yelling at the referee. He knows that was 3. This match should be over, but I think he might have just gotten screwed by the referee. I don't think that's Jake Watson. I think Miami was trying to get a guy in here, within the last week or so. I believe he was one of the guys that was added recently. Maybe not Brian Street, but somebody. Miami, if you're in the chat and can hear me, let us know who your downloaded superstar is. Maybe I can tell you if he was, in fact, there or not. Can I download your Terminator call? If he's not an original character, I probably not. Somebody said, if they had like a Bruce Willis creator wrestler, I probably wouldn't download it. So if it's, directly based off of an existing franchise of some sort, whatever, I probably won't use them. So if it's a Terminator creator wrestler, then I don't think so. Drum Basher. Okay, your name is Jay. Is your superstar name Jay, Miami, though? Did you change your name from something else? Hold on, hook in the leg here. Dashing Dawn with that. Hold on. Oh, wow. Dashing Dawn took a beating throughout this match. Got hit with 2 different signature moves, and I believe at least 1 finisher. Comes back and gets the win over Miles Carter. Dashing Dawn in his first match as a true single superstar picks up the win. Mass Freeway, as a manager, actually gets his first win. That off the rope, used the ropes to springboard into a tornado DDT for the win.
We may be looking at the match of the year.
Okay, if your creator wrestler's name is Jay, then you've been here for a while previously. You must have changed your name then, because I swear I don't remember Miami before that long. Jay, if it really is Jay, is your guy? Hold on. Miami, have you been in the creator? Have you been in? I'll say this. I think I saw another creator wrestler that was separate than the Jay I have that was also named Jay, but I didn't download that creator wrestler on my friends list. So I think you might also be named Jay, just like this other guy that's currently on my show. He's one half of the tag team champions, but I don't think that's the Jay that you're talking about. I could be wrong. I think it's a different Jay. It's weird. And there, right there was your finishing move. The springboard off the ropes into that vicious tornado DDT. Dashing Dawn is your winner. Getting rid of Irish Perro might have been the best decision this guy has ever made.
When it's your night,
July, everybody. I sure hope you enjoyed those fireworks.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our... Oh, you know what? With that being said, I have to go and pick somebody up, so I won't be back for about probably close to either 45 minutes to an hour, probably closer to an hour. Maybe around by 9:15, I'll probably have the stream back up and running. We've got 5 matches left on the stream. We got all the way through War, 7 matches. We got through those 3 Diva matches that were added on, and then we got through 2 matches here. But we do still have 5 matches, including a TV title match. So you want to see if Clown can get back that title. You want to see Ryder and Jackson Jordan and Junior and Jordan Alexander and all these other great superstars in action. Hopefully you guys will tune back in about an hour from now. See you guys then.